How you doing, Real Motivation? Terrence McKinney back with a new video. Today, in Financial Friday, we're going to be going over multiple sources of income. I don't care who you are in life, I know you can use more money. You could be trying to get out of debt, you could be having a big trip or a wedding you saving up for, or you could be just like me and you love money. So regardless of what situation you're in, we're going to explore options you can do outside of your regular 9 to 5 to generate more money. All right, let's get into it. Number one, stocks. Putting your money in stocks is a great way to save up for your future. It's a great way to have money set aside that you know that's going to be collecting an interest rate. It's like your money working for itself. As long as you put your money in a company that you can believe in, a company that's been around, and a company with a strong track record, your money is almost guaranteedly safe. I mean, crashes do happen in the market, but one thing after a crash, it always happens, it always rebounds. And so when the market crash, it always goes back up. And the stock market average a 10% gain on your money every year. So you will really start to see those effects the longer your money is put into a stock. So the longer you got your money in a good trusted stock, the more money is going to come from that and the more money going to generate. And that's just a great way to save up for your future and generate another source of income, because some people get rich overnight. If you pick the right company and they come out with a new product or a new line and they just shoot to the stars, or they just continue to get better and better, then and you invest in a company like Amazon, you can wake up one day and see your bank account at a place where you can even quit your 9 to 5. So putting your money in stocks is a great way to generate another source of income. Number two, real estate. Real estate is another way to make income. I mean, it's a great way of income, whether you flipping properties or you leasing it out and you being a landlord. If you flipping a property, that's real easy money. I mean, you gotta have some money down at first to actually get the property, but that's when you go in the house. I mean, you repair everything, and then you slap a for sale sign on it, and then you just wait till it's actually sold. I mean, that's just great income, and you really don't have to do much besides when you leave your regular 9 to 5, you might have to go into that actual house and actually put some physical work in, but it's all good because it'll pay off in the long run. And even if you've written out that property, that's still great income. And when you first get that property and you take care of it, you're going to be aware of all the problems it may have. I mean, things may happen while you're renting it out, and you may have to step up and take care of that. But for the most part, if you take care of everything when you rebuilding the house, then that's pretty much good income every month that you can count on, and you really ain't got to worry about much. Number three, driving services and delivery. And I'm talking about Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, Uber Eats. I mean, there's so many vehicles right now that you can get in and you can make some money by driving. And the good thing about it is you choose when you want to do that. I mean, you can Uber at 3 in the morning if you want to. If you wanted to Uber from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., guess what? You can just go outside, turn your meter on, and start getting trips. And it's a great way to get money. It's easy. It's convenient. You can do it whenever you want to do it, and you can actually get paid that same day. 2 years ago, I was finna get married, and I was an Uber driver a lot because it was real easy for me. I would get up in the morning and I would go out maybe 1 or 2 hours every day before I actually went to my real job. And it was easy money. I would pick people up and I would drop them off. And I average make at the least $20 an hour. And a lot of times I made more than that because I got tips later on that day. So, I mean, you think I maybe Uber maybe 3 to 4 times a week, make 40 to 50 bucks at the end of the week. That's $200 extra that I was adding to my income by basically doing nothing, just driving around, you know, maybe spending maybe $10 to $15 on gas. And nowadays, it's so many services that you can choose from. You can pick and choose which one you want to do. I mean, you can take a look at the map and see the DoorDash is going crazy, and you may make more money DoorDashes versus Uber. And so guess what? You DoorDash. But the demand is so high that it's easy money. And anybody can do it. All you need to do is have your license and insurance, and you can be on the road making more money. Number 4, getting you a web page. This is for people who got talents and hobbies, and they don't necessarily know how to profit off those talents or hobbies, or they may make certain things. They may make arts and crafts and they don't know how to profit it. Well, get you a web page, because people will buy anything, you know, and you never know until you try to sell it. I mean, I know somebody who put something online and was selling it as a hobby, and before you know it, it took off and it became a nice second source of income. So if you're doing something at home and you diminishing it, you don't really know what you got until you put it out there and you try to make a profit off of it. But somebody might admire some of the stuff that you actually working on. So why not get you a web page and try to profit off of it? You will never know until you put it out there. Number 5, I got food. And with foods, I mean like plates and treats. I mean, these days, you see it everywhere. You see, I mean, that's all you got to do really is log on to Facebook and you see people selling plates, people selling treats. I mean, for the last couple of years, anytime I'm throwing a function, or anytime it's a birthday party, or anytime it's a big holiday and I got to bring cakes and treats, you know what I'm doing? I'm going on Facebook and I'm looking for the best people in the community that's, you know, making treats or cakes. And guess what? We always find somebody, and those people are always busy, so they let me know that they making a ton of money. And you can do the same thing, you know, with plates. I mean, that's all you got to do is advertise. You know, get your friends out there, get them pumping it up. Post your pictures of your food on Facebook, and if it look good, people will buy it. I know for a fact that I done put my order in a couple times over the last couple of years just by looking at something on Facebook and be like, dang, that look good, I want to try it. And I tried, and now I'm a customer for life. So if you a good cook and you got talents, don't diminish those talents. Try to make a dollar off of it. And now I'm gonna jump a little ahead, because while I'm talking about that, they actually got something where I'm gonna go back to DoorDash and Grubhub. Now they got something called ghost restaurants. So like if you go on DoorDash and you go on Grubhub, you might see restaurants that you've never seen before, but they're really not restaurants. They actually food coming from somebody's house, and the pictures are actually pictures that people loaded up from the food that they actually create. And now, so if you selling plates and you selling food, you can take it to the next level. You can get on DoorDash, you can get on Uber Eats, you can get on all these great food engines and put your food on there and sign contracts with them, and delivery drivers will come actually get that food from you and take your business to the next level. Your business might boom so much that might be your new 9 to 5. So selling food. If you selling food and you got a talent and you a great chef, don't diminish it. Sell that food and try your best to make some money off of it. Number 6, I got eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark. And I got all these up here because a lot of times we hold on to stuff that we can be selling. That could be clothes that we done got over the years. That could be books that we done read over the years and we have nothing else to do with it. That could be appliances. That could be anything that we got. You can sell it on one of these engines. I mean, somebody is out there is looking to buy it. It may be garbage to you, but it may be great to somebody else. Sometimes you may look at something just because you had it for so long and it might be old and you might not want it, or you might want something new. Or sometimes you may have more than one thing or something and you need to sell it. Or instead of just getting rid of it or just throwing it away or giving it to somebody, you can put it on one of these engines and somebody will buy it. Because me, when I'm looking to buy books or something like that, I always go to Amazon and I always look for the used books first, because ain't nothing wrong with me buying a used book. Most of the time I'm saving $10 to $15. I'm getting a used copy, and a used copy you can't really tell, I mean, from used from new. I mean, it may have a couple creases and a couple cracks, but guess what? When I'm reading that material and I'm getting everything I need to know, I'm not caring if it's used or not. So before you throw stuff away or just give stuff away, why not try to post it on eBay, Amazon, or Poshmark and get something back for that? And you know, it's tons of people who make a living off that, and tons of people who go around and collect garbage, and it may be garbage to you, but they go home and they put it on the internet and they make $1 off of it. Number 7, I got Fiverr.com. This for all my talented people out there who don't know how much they can be freelancing. Fiverr.com is something great out there. I mean, if you got skills, if you in branded, if you're doing logos, if you're in marketing, you doing voiceover, you doing tutoring. It's so much stuff that you can do on there. I mean, you can ghostwrite. I mean, if you're a rapper and you really don't know, you really don't have a breakout song or something, you can actually ghostwrite and sell songs to other people. Or it's so much stuff that you can do freelancing on Fiverr and make $1 that is ridiculous. All you got to do is go to Fiverr.com and look at all the things and how you can sell yourself with some of your talents that you might not know how to monetize. So if you got special talents and if you're doing something and you're not making any money off of it, then go on Fiverr.com and see if you can, somehow translate that into monetization, because there's tons and tons of things that you can do on Fiverr.com. I go to Fiverr.com all the time for marketing, when I'm marketing my YouTube videos, and when I maybe need something edited and I might have somebody edit one of my videos. But I go on there all the time and search out, independent contractors for different things. So if you got some skills that you can make money off, but you don't necessarily know how to monetize it, go to Fiverr.com and I'm guaranteed you will make some money. Number 8, YouTube. You can, like what I'm doing right now, but I'm not doing this for the money, but plenty of people do this for the money. They come on YouTube, and you can make millions and millions of dollars off of YouTube. Just look at all the people that's making money and all the people that blew up off YouTube, off podcasts, and people just following them around like a reality TV show. You can make money off YouTube. If you got something particular to talk about, you got something to stand out, you could be selling your merchandise. I mean, you go on some people's sites, they selling sweatshirts, they selling cups, they selling hats, they selling everything. I mean, they may have ads running out throughout the thing. I mean, you can make money off YouTube. I mean, the more subscribers you get, the more views you get, the more ads you run, the more merch you sell, and you may just have an engaging page where people might want to go to your page and they love the content that you bring. So if you got something that's standing out and is different, get you a YouTube account, get you a YouTube page going, and get your monetization going. Number 9 I got is online surveys, and a lot of people don't know about this, but people will actually pay you to go online and do surveys. I tried it out once, and to be honest with you, to me it was a little bit tedious, but I actually was making money on it. I was up to like $12 maybe sitting in maybe like 6 hours of work. I mean, on and off on my phone. Like when I was bored, before I power down, I'll do a survey, or before I wake up in the morning when I'm collecting my thoughts, I might do a survey. But people will pay you to do surveys, and you actually can make up to $250 a month doing those surveys. So to some people it may be worth it if you don't have anything to do, or if you love being on your phone, or you don't mind doing the surveys, then that's another great source of income. So let's go and recap of the 9 things I brought for you today. Number 1, stocks. Number 2, real estate. Number 3, driving services and delivery like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and Grubhub. Number 4, a web page to sell your crafts and your unique things that you got going. Number 5 is food, from treats and plates. Number 6 is eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark. Number 7, Fiverr.com. Number 8, YouTube. And number 9, online surveys. And if you can think of different ways to generate income, just leave it in the comments.